Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Chris Jordaan. He's the president and CEO of Superior Gold. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, SGI on the TSX Venture and SUPGF in the US. And Superior Gold will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please visit precioussummit.com. With that, Chris, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Thank you very much, and appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. So this is our first time doing an interview together where we're learning about Superior Gold. So can you start us off with a quick overview and history of the company?
Yeah, so Plutonic gold operations was started probably to the tune of about 30 years ago, and it has produced up to 6 million ounces of gold in its lifetime. The property as such, there were three major events in ownership in its history. The first one moving from Barrick to Northern Star, and then the Superior Gold acquired the asset in 2016, just prior to it being floated. I think we floated in early 2017, and since then we operated the facility. It's 100% wholly owned, and it's up in WA, just about 1,000 kilometers as the crow flies from Perth. It's a fully fledged FIFO site with very well established infrastructure. It's got its own airport, camp, etc. And yes, we currently have installed altogether about 3 million tons of milling capacity, two milling circuits, one 1.8 million, the other one 1.2 million. Currently, the 1.2 million circuit is in care and maintenance, and we're busy working fervently to find ore for that mill. The first mill we've ramped up in the last 12 months from typically about 1.55 million tons per annum, and now operating very close to its design capacity of 1.8 million tons per annum.
Very good. So then, Chris, what would you say makes Superior Gold unique and different compared to some of your peers out in WA?
So Plutonic Gold, however, it's an asset which is 30 years old. We've just recently released the latest resource and reserve statement, and that points to almost 8 years worth of life ahead of us. So the reserve statement shows that reserve has gone up from 380,000 ounces to 630,000 ounces. And the total resource, measured, indicated, and inferred, totals almost 6 million ounces. So still a lot of fuel in the tank there for the operation. We're working very hard to improve efficiencies, and we've seen improvement on recoveries. We have an open pit as well as an underground mine running at the moment, whereby the underground mine is owner operated. The open pit is operated by contractors. And in essence, what we're seeing is quite a very strong, significant growth trajectory, moving from typically now, last year we ended off the year with 77,000 ounces, up from about 65,000 ounces the previous year. And this year we're heading towards an exit rate of close to 100,000 ounces per year.
Very good. And what was your background prior to Superior Gold?
Yeah, so my history started off in South Africa, or my career, working for BHP Billiton in the mining and smelting operations in chrome, also in the manganese division of BHP Billiton. I then moved to Australia to join Newcrest Mining, which is the largest gold producer in Australia. During that period, I had roles in performance improvement for the whole group, as well as running the Lihir operation, which is the largest gold producing asset in the Newcrest fleet, up in Papua New Guinea for almost 3 years, and joined Superior Gold about just over a year ago.
So then, to close us out here today, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's near-term value catalysts that our audience should be aware of?
Yeah, certainly. So given the fact that we've finalized our new resource and reserve statement, we're working very hard to complete the life of mine. That'll give us much better indication as to strategic opportunities to grow our asset even further. In addition to that, we have a number of upcoming catalysts insofar as our drilling program is concerned. We have increased our spend on exploration quite significantly and have had great successes both underground and now moving towards the open pit targets for future open pit feed. So I think those are the key catalysts that one would be looking at. And of course, the second half of this year, especially the fourth quarter, being quite a significant ramp up in our operations. We've seen some really good signs insofar as our milling capacity unlocking that milling capacity after 2 shutdowns that we had to do on the mills. But in addition to that, also our ability now to accelerate the growth of our underground mine, taking it up from about 835,000 tons delivered to an annualized rate last year to an annualized rate of 1 million tons per annum towards the end of this year.
So Chris, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Superior Gold?
Yeah, well, there's 2 places. Very welcome to access our website at superior-gold.com, or my mobile number is available there, as well as our VP Investor Relations, Mike McAllister. Welcome to contact him as well.
Very good. Well, Chris, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and we'll see you in Beaver Creek.
Thank you very much. All the best.
You too. And again, Superior Gold will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please visit precioussummit.com.